Yeah,
because I was on there.
It's cool, it's dope, it's
Yeah,
touchy.
yeah.
So you just could point out one song, how can I say, from whatever song, doesn't matter if it's an old song, new song, there's no such thing as an old song.
Yeah.
It's only timeless, you know. So any song that you would pick, like, yo, this is my intro song. like when I walk into, into like a meeting room type of thing, and then the song's playing in the background.
Yeah, it's a tough one, bro.
When the soundtrack is playing behind you.
You know why I say it's a tough one? It's because of my musical taste.
Yeah.
I listen to everything.
Like one of your own songs.
One of your own songs.
Oh, one of my own songs.
That you would walk into a room with while playing.
Like a listen.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually a feature. It's that feature that I made with your them.
What's the name of the song?
The song's name was Is It Worth a Follow?
The word to follow.
So it's like
What if I happen to the song, by the way?
it's on YouTube, but yeah, it's not doing well, guys.
Yeah, let's promote that, man.
It's not doing well, guys. But yeah, now that I have a bit more of a presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can obviously check that out. By the way, I'm gonna add that to a link at the bottom. Yeah. But that way, like
that feature.
I think it would have to be that feature. The reason for that is because that was my my rebellion phase.
Yeah.
Where I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna just care about what people are wanting me to say or what meets the guidelines and the standard and the status quo. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Basically, shit. I was just like, nah, I'm done now. This is me. And when I
Don't cry now.
I'm not gonna cry. It's just like that song. It's like it happened that most of that verse was a freestyle. It was not written. That was them playing the beat in the studio and we were just chilling there. And I was like, no man, this
Was this
needs
time
to come
that
out.
was this time that KDO was also there?
Yes.
I remember.
That's the song. It was the feature that I had with KDO. I was his feature on the track.
Shout out to KDO. He's doing very well.
KDO, the Observer.
Yes, that's his place on YouTube.
So yeah, like that was a mad time, and like I feel like that I have to play it because it's like the things that I chose to speak about in that was like it was a little about how I'm feeling, and then just a short piece of a struggle of what I was going through at the time, and there was something in there, and it can be a little confusing because the way that I put it, it's not even in some like if I had to say that to you in a sentence, you'd be like. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So the verse was, my little sister broke her heart last summer, and she made me make a promise that I'll be an overcomer. That I'll never let the world take this world take my peace from me. So I meditate and try to find serenity. So that was something. So what happened was, this girl that I knew was very close to me. Jordan Jensen.
Yes.
Very, very. She was like my little sister. She still is. Even though we have had our differences over the years, I still she's still my family. She's still my little sister.
Yeah.
And at that time she was going through a little transition period with this guy that she was seeing, man. And
it must have broken you.
It destroyed her, and that's what destroyed me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, I see how much she does for this life. The life he stays in Muizenberg, bruh. She stays here in Silvertown. It was difficult for them to be together. She stayed loyal. Things happened, and you couldn't smoke the pipe, unfortunately. But in that process, he hurt her. And when she shared that story with me, she told me, I want you to promise me that you never let anybody make you feel less than.
Yeah.
That you never let anyone make you go through this. Because she was sitting there like, was I not enough? Was I, the normal things that we go through after breakup, which not every breakup, the ones that are meaningful to us. Or when we cut meaningful people out of our lives, we think, did I do everything in my power to nurture that relationship, to make sure that I did the right thing all the time?
Yeah.
Was there something I could have done better?
Stop pushing yourself,
Exactly.
Improve,
And that specific part for me was like, that was my life at that point in time. And that was almost like, I was saying it I was telling people that this is what she told me, but then it's almost like I was standing in the mirror and saying it to myself as well. Like, don't forget that this is how you're supposed to look at yourself.
Yeah.
You know, when you look in the mirror, you must see the crown on your head. You can't let anybody take that from you. You know, so that is something that for me was. I think that would be my intro song.
Audi man.